What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Arts, and I'm back with another video. This time I want to talk about social media, right? And the title of this video is pretty funny. Did anime boobies ruin social media for artists? I just had to. I had to. I just had to. But anyways, so look, there is one thing that is absolutely undeniable. It is absolutely undeniable. Men want it, women want it, everybody wants it. Is that the word sex sells. Sex sells, okay? It always did, and it always will. Right? And that's just there's just really no other way to put it. And if you're on Instagram, whether if it's an Instagram model or sexy art, that's just how it is. Right? And this is the first reason about, the type of art that actually does very well on social media. Because the whole point of getting on social media as an artist is to grow an audience. Right? So there's a lot of pressure to whether, as to how, I guess, well, I don't know if I should say lewd, but as to how sexy you should make your artwork. Right? And so that's the first reason. And then the second thing is that pretty girls just get more attention on social media because girls always win on the internet. That's just how it is. Girls always win on the internet. That is a fact. You have to accept it, and we have to stop complaining about it. Because take a look at the top Instagram, accounts. Most of them are females, unless it's like a celebrity, like I don't know, like freaking Will Smith or I don't know, what's his name? Keanu Reeves, right? These celebrities, they can easily, gain millions of followers. That's a no-brainer. I'm talking about just regular people that get on Instagram, then they rack up 1 million followers, right? That is different. Okay, that is, and the reason why most girls, have the most followers on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, is because people like to look at pretty things. So, for example, there could be a video about, I don't know, programming Z++ or something like that, right? Software programming. You have a dude with glasses, maybe shaggy hair, that's really good at it. He'll learn it. You watch his video. But then if the same person, let's say if a different person with, pretty blonde hair, a big chest, pretty face, a pretty girl is teaching you how to program, C++ on YouTube, right? So some YouTube tutorial with a pretty chick. You're most likely going to hover towards the tutorial with the pretty chick. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. So there's a lot of, so that's why I say that anime boobies kind of ruin social media, right? Because, so you know how I said that girls always win on the internet? Well, anime usually wins on the internet as well. Like if you put a picture, right? If you put an image of American cartoons and anime shows, anime wins all the time, right? And look, I know that I'm saying like anime boobies here, but it's also like just these Instagram females and like these social media females. That's also part of it because people see that and they see that the top accounts that are getting attention is like, hey, what? So like, do I have to get a wig, a pair of boobs, and a skirt to get attention on social media? Is that the only way to do it? Right? So there's a lot of pressure. And anime always wins. Look, anime has one of the coolest aesthetics when it comes to entertainment art. It has one of the coolest aesthetics, right? And ever since people started adapting it, especially in the early 2010s, when all those videos on YouTube, those speed painting videos on YouTube, when it started, when it really, really took off in the early 2010s, the early days of YouTube, those got the most views. And then you saw a whole bunch of anime artists on YouTube and online. And and you go to DeviantArt. Back then in the 2000s and in the 2010s, DeviantArt was super popular. And one of the most popular, stuff on DeviantArt was anime art. That's just how it is, right? So you combine these two things. You combine the aesthetics of anime, and then you combine, pretty girls, pretty anime girls. It's a recipe for success, you could say. And I'm not saying that if you start doing that, you're gonna be successful. It doesn't work for everybody. You also have to be genuine, because a lot of people, they can smell the fake in you. That's, even in social media, a lot of people can smell the fake in you. That's just how it is. But yeah. So did anime boobies ruin social media? That is the question that we're asking here, and the answer is probably. The answer is probably, because anime has been popular. I remember in the late 2000s, anime has been popular. Like, it attracts millions and millions and millions of users on the internet, even in the late 2000s. And now that, especially now that there's more like corn, corn, the PORN word being promoted on social media. And Elon Musk bought Twitter, but he still allows, adult stuff on Twitter. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, I would say it is probably it. And again, I'm saying anime girls, but it's also like, just e-girls, right? E-girls. Girls on the internet, just whether if it's Instagram, YouTube. I mean, what's her name? Pokimane? Pokimane has one of the biggest Twitch followings. And I mean, let's face it. Come on, let's face it. She's not the best freaking gamer out there. There are better gamer girls out there, but Pokimane, I don't know why people think she's so pretty or whatever. She's not my type. But yeah, she's got 7 million followers on Twitch or something like that, right? And you go on, you just go on YouTube, Twitch, look at all this stuff, right? You get bombarded with all these pretty girl images that you think, okay, well, I'm gonna do pretty girls and I'm gonna get a lot of attention, right? And honestly, that has worked for me. I hate to say it, but that has worked for me. And I'm trying not to fall into that trap of just doing pretty girls, because then you also want to do other stuff as an artist, right? So artists do have a dilemma to either draw sexy things on social media or either to do their own art. It is a dilemma. But hey, what do you think? Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Be sure to like this video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Andy Art. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.